Day 80. Day 80. Oh yeah, we know what you gotta say. We've heard it enough. It was now day 80. We couldn't do anything except keep an eye on what was happening outside. Frustration was starting to build. Come on. How long are we gonna be trembling in fear of those zombies? Shut up and keep your voice down, or I'll cut you up and feed you to them. Just try saying that again. I don't hit women, but tomatoes are fair game. Stop it, you two. We can't be fighting amongst ourselves right now. I understand why they're feeling annoyed. We found the reason everyone's turning into zombies, but nothing about their weaknesses, if they have any. There's something I've been wondering. Has the Gee creature always been lurking around inside the school? That's a good question. I guess we'll never know for sure. It's entirely possible it was, or it might have come in from outside. I've never seen any bugs like it before, and I doubt it could have simply crawled through the wall of fire. Didn't the scroll say the female spawner infected live bodies? Just one of that freaking creepy crawlies enough to be the end of us. Yes, there could be one of us of those hiding somewhere. I know this saying, if you see one, there's 100 more. You must unleash the poison mist on them with a roach spray of some description. That's not the type of bug we're dealing with, moron. And again, do we know that for sure? Hey guys. Gaku, who had been unusually quiet, suddenly shrieked in a broken voice. What is it? Hey, you're drenched in sweat. Everything okay? I just wanted to say... What? That is, just spit it out before I get any madder. Okay, I'll talk.
I may know something about that.
About what? Where the Gee came from? Yeah, I may have an idea where they came from. Where they came from? Gaku, can you explain what's going on? I'll try. Little by little, the story started unfolding from Gaku's lips. Takumi, do you remember what Darumi and I found when we were at the enemy base? The enemy base? Oh, when we went on that expedition in the school bus. What are you guys doing here? We're heading back. Hey Takumi, take a look at this cute little thing here. I followed Darumi's gaze and saw something crawling out from underneath a dead body. There were two of them, in fact, each scurrying out from a different location. Ew, what are those? Some kind of bug? They were moving too quickly for me to get a good look, but they seemed to be about the size of a fist. Frankly speaking, they were neither little nor cute. Yeah, there were a couple of gross-looking bugs there. Wait, bugs? Were they? Now I know those things were Gee Queens. They were at the enemy base? We somehow brought them back? It can't be. Someone would have noticed something that big following us back. Unless... Well, the truth is... Takumi and I put the Gee into bottles and brought them back with us. Did what? We pretended to go to the bathroom, but went and caught them instead. Then we hid the bottles. We were thinking of keeping them as pets. And then the two of you took the bus the next day after leaving that note behind. Gone out to run an errand. BRB from Darumi and Gaku. What the heck? Don't those guys have any sense of danger at all? Why did you leave without saying anything? Be honest, we won't be mad. I left something behind the other day when Gaku and I went for a group peeing session. That's right, we accidentally left our infusers behind. I knew we'd get chewed out for it, so we decided to go back and get them ourselves. Both of you lost them at the same time? How could you be so dense? We'd actually gone to recover the Gee bottles we'd hidden there. You said they just now, right? You're referring to both a female spawner and a male spawner? Yeah, we caught two of them. Darumi took the female spawner, which we named Alpha 1. The male spawner was Alpha 2. I kept that one. Now I see what's going on. Who to blame for this mess? Look at what you've done. All this because you wanted a stupid pet? I'm sorry. How would I know they'd turn out to be something so nasty? But please don't beat him up. If you want to punch something, rearrange my unwanted face instead. Control yourselves. We need the information Gaku has right now. You okay, Gaku? Yeah, thanks. This war criminal ought to be tired and torn asunder right away, but I'll let you at least explain yourself first. Why did you do it? I just wanted to keep in rear something.
Yeah.
Something that would bring me some relief from the stupid war I never agreed to joining in the first place. Trust me, we all get it. But even so, how did things end up like this? What went wrong? You have to let us know. The Alpha 2 I'd been keeping suddenly stopped moving one day. I thought she was dead and opened the bottle to check, but then she suddenly woke up and jumped out. She disappeared before I could catch her again. So she got away from me. What did you do after that? I knew I was in hot water, so I went to tell Darumi. You saw us talking about it in the hallway that day too, Takumi.
Huh?
Is that Darumi and Gaku? It's an unusual pair. Hey, they're gonna be okay, right? I don't know, man. At least Alpha 1's doing alright. I remember now. That Alpha 1 was referring to the Gi, huh? Shit. Why don't you tell us this the day she ran away? Because she was my pet. I was already attached to her. If you found Alpha 2, you would have killed her because she looked gross or whatever. I didn't know she'd end up turning people into zombies. Then why didn't you tell us after the zombies started showing up? You were sweating nervously the entire time because you knew the two could be related, right? Well, assuming you were just unsure, what about after Tsubasa explained what Gi were? You had to have known by then, but you still pretended you didn't? I was just afraid that you guys would blame me. Quit screwing around. Hiding info to make yourself look good while the whole world was going to hell all around you?
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Gaku. Let me get one thing absolutely straight. The Gi that escaped was a male spawner, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. I knew it. Kyoshika, do you remember the other day when we were in the hallway near the morgue?
Huh?
What is it? I thought I felt someone staring at me for a moment. Did you see anything, Kyoshika? I did feel a presence, now that you mention it, but it was too brief to make out. That must have been the escaped A2, the male spawner. Good grief. She just happened to be taking a walk there? No, it wasn't mere coincidence. I think A2 must have had an objective in mind. After escaping, she headed for the morgue to find a dead body to lay eggs in. She detected us nearby after she laid an egg in Yagamu's body. That prompted her to flee the morgue, and that's when we sensed her. Aha, so that was the origin story on how Suriyagamu became zombie patient zero. As for the other three, Eito, Moko, and Niva, she probably went back to lay eggs in them right after we left. I breathed in deeply after that long explanation. The others reacted to my speech with a mixture of uneasiness and acceptance. That makes a few things a lot clearer. So there was never a zombie virus in the first place. That's why I didn't turn after getting bitten. The zombie outbreak was caused by a male spawning Gi queen that Gaku and Darumi brought back from outside. She escaped and laid her eggs in the dead bodies. Every time the zombies killed someone, the queen laid another egg in the body, which produced more zombies, who attacked more humans. That cycle is why more and more zombies kept popping up. Seriously, what the hell? This is all you and that psycho girl's fault. Now what you gonna do about it, huh? My feelings on the matter are complicated when I think about what Sir Takumi had to go through. If there were no zombies, Sir Takumi wouldn't have had to do that to lead into Zomi. No point crying over spilt milk, if you ask me. It's not like Gaku wanted this to happen. As if I'd be so nice. I'm gonna cry about being lonely and wanting a stupid pet in front of their gravestones. But I just... Guys, stop it already. Gaku may have started this chain of events, but we won't solve anything by blaming him. Tsubasa! Shh, pretty words won't fix anything either. Ain't you even the least bit mad at him? I'm just saying, hammering him out of anger won't get us anywhere. And he told us everything knowing full well we were going to chew him out for it. Why don't we spare a thought for his feelings too? Tsubasa! Thank you. She's right. Instead of fighting, we should be focusing on what we can still do. We just need to confirm something important. We know Alpha 2 got away, but what about Darumi's Alpha 1? Now that you mention it, since Alpha 1 is a female spawner, that means she can take over living things. We can't have something like that running around. What happened to Alpha 1, Gaku? Darumi never mentioned her escaping, so I'm guessing she's still in her room? We have to find her now. We can't let these Gi keep running around unchecked. Verily. Come on, Gaku. You're coming along. Pull yourself together. Right. quietly set off from the garage to look for Alpha 1. Zombies almost detected us halfway through, but we managed to move ahead cautiously without incident. We finally reached Darumi's room. Where's the bottle with Alpha 1 in it? It should be somewhere here. I know Darumi was keeping it here. We may be looking in the wrong places. Let's all calm down and search again. Went through the room with a fine-tooth comb, but no matter how hard we looked, we couldn't find Alpha 1 anywhere. The female spawner was too dangerous to leave alone. We had to find and exterminate it, one way or the other. Everyone agreed on that, so we decided to split up to search the school for it. However, days went by, and the female spawner never turned up. Damn. Wasn't gonna be that easy, huh? But now we're skipping some days. Okay. 6 days later. When we woke up that day, we realized we were one person short.
Huh?
Where's Shoma? No idea. He was already gone when I woke up. Maybe he went out for a walk or something? In this situation? We've been going outside more often lately to search for the missing key. If Shoma had simply gone out to a nearby familiar spot, I might be getting worried for nothing. He'd better not have gotten killed and turned into a zombie. That's not even funny. I'm sure I'll be back soon. Let's just wait and see. Yeah. But our anticipation turned into dread when Shoma still didn't return. He's taking a little too long to get back from his walk, isn't he? Yeah, now I'm concerned. Should we go look for him? What else can we do? Hurry, all of you. Wait, we don't want to make things worse, so let's split up into teams of 3, just in case. Got it. I'll watch your backs. As you wish. We immediately transformed into our class armor. Kiyoshika, Kurara, and I would search the first and second floors, while Takamaru, Tsubasa, and Gaku would take the 3rd floor and roof. Hold on one second. He's not here either. Not being able to shout the name of the person we're looking for is just pure torture. Yeah, and we have to move around carefully too. And allow me to use my aura to search for signs of a person's presence. I can detect a whole slew of activities within a 13-feet radius from this aura. What aura? You're just doing a visual sweep of the surroundings. Talk about useless. Regardless of the method, I've grown stronger. My previous record was 6.5 feet. Let's just do it the old-fashioned way, please. We continued with our search after that, but couldn't find Shoma. Maybe the other team was having more luck. With that hope in mind, we headed to the meeting point at the hallway of the 3rd floor. 1 second. Let me... One second. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Are they here yet? We continue looking around for the other team. And then suddenly, we saw them running toward us with the panicked looks on their faces. We're in trouble. Deep trouble. Shut up. Keep your voice down. You keep your voice down. What's wrong? Calm down first, then talk. Okay, so we found Shoma in the war room. Oh, truly? This is reassuring news. You imbecile. They found him but didn't bring him along. That can only mean one thing. You should probably come see for yourselves. They led us to the war room, where we saw the most unpleasant sight. Lying on the table was a body, covered in so much blood you could tell at a glance revival was going to be impossible. It was the dead body of Shoma. Sir Shoma. When we first came in here, we saw him collapse on the floor with blood all over, but he was still breathing. Did he say anything? Yeah, we got his last words too. Just before he gasped his last, Shoma said, I was sad to see everyone in such a bad mood. I thought some tasty food might cheer you up. He was trying to sneak into the cafeteria, but the zombies found and attacked him before he got there. As he fled for his life, he managed to jump into the war room, but the injuries he sustained were fatal.
Just before he died, he said, everyone, please live on.
Those were his last words. The master was just trying to help us. Damn it. This may have given us a chance to end things.
Huh?
How do you mean? The zombies are killing people to create spawning grounds for the Gi Queen Alpha 2, right? In other words, if the queen dies, the zombies won't have to kill anymore. Does that make sense? It does. There's no need to make spawning grounds if the spawner no longer exists. Precisely. So the only way to end this is to kill Alpha 2. Sounds logical, but how? We'll lure her to us, using Shoma's corpse as bait. Using our friend's body to lure out the parrot. Okay, sorry. Lure out the parasite that was creating all these zombies. Everyone had an immediate adverse reaction to Kurara's blasphemous suggestion, but she didn't back down. Shoma's last wish was for us to survive, right? We should honor that. This is how we're gonna mourn his death, by killing the Gi and living on. She was right. Shoma's efforts would go down the drain if we died now. Kurara's rallying evidently strengthened everyone's resolve. The plan we then drew up would go something like this. We would lure Alpha 2 out using Shoma's body and, while she was laying her eggs in it, shoot a net down from the ceiling to capture her. There wasn't much preparation needed for such a simple plan. Tsubasa retrieved some tools from the garage and finished building the trap in about an hour.
All right. Now we just have to wait for Alpha 2 to show up.
Hey, do you really think we can catch the Gi like this?
The simpler the trap, the more effective it is. Not that I expect a dunderhead like you to understand.
Ouch.
Everyone quiet! Look, she's here.
Wow, look at that thing.
Ugh. To be honest, she is too revolting for me to even lay my eyes upon.
Gaku, can you confirm if that's Alpha 2?
Yep, that's her all right. The same Alpha 2 I was keeping.
She's already trying to lay an egg in Shoma's dead body. Ugh. Tsubasa, we only have one chance. Don't mess it up. I know that.
Tsubasa was staring hard at Alpha 2, her hand trembling from nerves, but still ready to activate the switch and trigger the trap. The moment the Gi stopped moving and began to lay the egg, she pressed it.
Yes! We did it! We've stopped her in her tracks!
Hell of a job there, Tsubasa. And too bad for you, squirming maggot.
Now we just have to kill Alpha 2. Don't let her get away!
We lowered Shoma's body down to the floor. No, but something was wrong. What?
Ah,
Wait, where'd she go? We looked around under the net, but couldn't find the Gi anywhere. Hey, we saw her get trapped inside, didn't we? Then where the hell is it now? No, it can go invisible or something like that, right? Because that's what happened with Gaku. That's why he, checked the bottle and thought it was, missing, and it was actually still in there. I was so sure I got her. But now, I messed up our only chance. It wasn't your fault, Tsubasa. Right, guys? Yeah, you were perfectly on time. We all saw the net come down over the Gi. I remember what Gaku had mentioned previously, and gasped in realization. The Alpha 2 I'd been keeping suddenly stopped moving one day. Wait, hold on. She stopped moving. I thought she was dead and opened the bottle to check, but then she suddenly woke up and jumped out. She stopped moving. I thought it was she wasn't in there. She disappeared before I could catch her again. Hey, I know this sounds ridiculous, but could she have done that on purpose? When Alpha 2 escaped from her bottle, it was because Gaku thought she was dead and let her guard down, right? Well, yeah, what are you getting at? She was deliberately playing dead in order to escape from the bottle.
Uh,
Oh, I get it. You think the Gi may have noticed from the start that Shoma's body was bait? Just guessing here, but she might have already known how to escape from the net, and done all of this to toy with us. That sounds like a stretch. A mere insect wouldn't have that level of intelligence. It's as likely as Kyoshika suddenly growing fur. Am I lower than an insect to you? I'm with Karara on this. Ain't no way a bug would be able to do all that. Right. Yeah. I'm probably overthinking this. Sorry for making things weird. Forget what I said. Although I tried to brush the matter off in front of the others, the idea still stuck with me. This creature we were dealing with was so out of this world. The way she acted like she knew what we were up to. Were we really up against a mere bug? Or was she something more complex than we'd imagined? Uneasiness clung to my mind, and despite my best efforts, I couldn't quite erase it. After that, we cremated Shoma's body just to be safe. With Alpha 2 on the loose, there was still a chance his body might be turned into a zombie. We stood and stared dazedly at Shoma's body, as Shoma's body was consumed by the undying flames. Nobody knew what else we could do to deal with Alpha 1 and Alpha 2 or the zombies. Because of that, day 86 ended on a hollow, empty note. Damn. Well, that's sad. God damn it. The next day, huh? Morning. Siria's cheery announcement was a stark contrast to the heavy mood that hung over us. We started getting ready for the day without saying anything. Morning, Takumi. It's a really tense atmosphere to be waking up to, huh? Well, we have practically nothing to be happy about. I actually have a suggestion. Why don't we make graves for those who died? Graves? Yeah, Ava has a grave marker, but none of the others do yet. I think we should do something for them. I mean, we even use Shoma's body as bait. Yeah, we shouldn't be in too much danger if we're only going to the schoolyard. Count me in for that. Some grave markers is the least we can do. Can I join you? I know I have no right to, all things considered, but I want to apologize to them. Of course, let's all go together. Tsubasa, thank you, really. I'll accompany you as well. There's safety in numbers, after all. True enough. Well then, what are you peasants waiting for? Okay. We'll get going once everyone's ready. We worked together to place grave markers for all of our fallen friends and place some flowers we had picked in front of them. Everyone fell silent for a while after that.
The weather is so fine, isn't it?
Yeah. Best kind of weather for a ride.
Almost like everything that's happened, including the war, was just a bad dream.
I am in full agreement.
Hello? It happened so suddenly we didn't manage to wrap our heads around it in the moment. There he was, standing in our midst like he belonged here.
What?
I quickly whirled around, only to see something that made me doubt my eyes. What? How? You Earthlings truly do resemble us in some ways. Another commander? What happened to the alarm? What's going on? My head was swirling in confusion. I couldn't say a word. Takumi, get away from me! Those words finally brought me back to my senses, and I quickly leapt back. How did the enemy get in without triggering the alarm? Alarm? What are you talking about? Don't tell me you went straight through the undying flames. You here by yourself? Don't you guys usually bring a bunch of minions with you? I don't like them. They go against my principles. That woman ordered me to destroy this place. What do you mean? What are you trying to say? I merely wish to know who all of you are. Now, prepare for battle. All will be understood when we cross weapons. With that, the commander turned away and put some distance between us. What is with this guy? He's clearly different from the others we faced. What now? Can anyone talk some sense into that old guy for us? Don't be stupid. Does he seem like the sort of enemy who would be open to discussion? Nah, we'll just have to fight him. Hell yeah, I'm readier than ever before. Come and get some of this. Sir Takumi, defensive battle's upon us. The school must be protected. Right, let's do this.
God of the planet.
Yeah, we've seen this. We have done this fight. Paragon of Warfare, huh? Wait. Oh. Oh, that's interesting.
Let's do this.
Okay.
Ready when you
Yeah,
are.
we're gonna have to.
This should do it.
Thanks, dude!
Let's do this. Take this. Good to go.
Wait, it's not doing any damage? But I thought this ignores armor.
There.
Um.
Let's do this.
Full throttle!
Here.
I've got this! You owe me!
Don't screw with me!
Nice.
Appreciate it.
I appreciate
Good
that.
to go.
I don't understand how to beat this guy.
Ready when you are. Take that. Say when. Here. I've got this. Yeah.
Okay.
Not bad at all.
Ugh, what a powerful foe! It's so hard to counter his moves.
He packs a punch, I'll give him that. But why aren't any of our attacks working on him?
Maybe that's his ability. It's probably what got him through the wall of fire, too.
We can't give up now. Keep going, everyone.
Okay. So now
we
I want
go.
to boost his Hemo Anima.
Gotta push it. I've got this. Time to use it.
Thanks for that!
Here we go.
Okay, hopefully this time it works.
Let's do this.
Rev it up! Let her rip!
That's armor after T.
Leave it to me. Let's roll!
Okay, then.
Make way! You owe me!
Ow.
Gas! Saved my ass!
Ready when you are.
My turn. That's ready when you are. There. Let's go. Yeah.
Okay, it wasn't meant to be beaten.
So this is it then.
Okay. That's weird. Thanks. Thanks. Okay. You get the gist of what you're all about. Huh? He detransformed. Why?
Yeah.
Hold on. Doesn't this give us an opening? We can get him now. No, hold on. Huh? What's the matter? Wasn't sure why myself. I think I was overwhelmed. As a mere ordinary human, I couldn't help but be intimidated by the dignified conduct of this lion of a man standing before us. What are you fighting for? That came out of nowhere. Are we playing 20 questions now? Coming back from death after death to fight again. Do you live solely to fight in this war? That would make you no different from those abominable combat organisms created by that woman. Do not compare us to that cannon fodder. So that's how you refer to them too. Cannon fodder, guinea pigs, slaves, playthings. Do you consider that sense of superiority to be something like wisdom? Suppose all living creatures reach the same endpoint eventually. Shut up and cut to the chase already. You trying to tell us to surrender? If we do, we'll all be killed, won't we? I doubt Vexnus would let us live. Then shouldn't you simply accept death? Stop messing with us. We're not going to give up on life. Doesn't matter if it's zombies or invaders. My vision lurched. There was a loud thump. I saw the great blue sky unfurling overhead. I realized what had happened to me. I'd been beheaded.
Sir Takumi!
What? I heard Kiyoshika's voice in the distance, and then my vision turned red. Then from red to black. We're dead? My whole world was enveloped in darkness. Okay. We died. Sick. Day 94. What the fuck? After a long time in persistent darkness, finally, I can think again. How much time had gone by? My head ached as if it had been bludgeoned by a blunt instrument, an endlessly drawn-out agony suffocating me. And then, it all suddenly eased off. Did they put my body in the the mascot thing? I found myself suddenly awake. Oh no, somehow I'm alive. I strained my eyes and saw the familiar interior of the garage. Oh, my body hurts. Sir Takumi, are you awake? You bastard, you're finally up. You feeling okay? Yeah.
Relief. I'm flooded with relief. I was so worried about you.
What happened to me? Your confusion is quite understandable considering how you've been out for nearly a week? That old man sliced your head off all of a sudden. We took you to the Revival-matic as quickly as we could, but the zombies found us. The revival was cut short halfway through as a result. Your physical injuries were already healed, but we had no idea if you would ever wake up.
That is why I am beyond the moon to see you awake.
Thanks for helping me out there. What happened with that Dahlia guy? After cutting you off your head, he just left. He said he'd be back soon. And he was. Yesterday was a hell of a nasty day. What? Yesterday? Dahlia attacked the school and we managed to hold him back somehow. But then, that Vexnus bitch showed up all of a sudden and attacked him. Luckily for us, there was some internal discord going on. We couldn't have beaten them both together. They decided to fight each other instead of us, but the real problem started after that. Vexnus killed Dahlia and absorbed his cryptoglobin. She was injured in the fight though, so she pulled back. That's where we're at right now. Okay. Okay, I'm just glad everyone is safe. Indeed, other than that, we're doing quite alright. But we've made zero progress on anything else. Not capturing the Gi or clearing out the wandering zombies. Coming up with a foolproof way to get away from the zombies is probably more effective than looking for Gi right now. The missiles will launch on day 100 anyway. That's true. If only there was some anti-zombie equipment we could use in the meantime. Can you build something like that, Tsubasa? I can try, but I don't know how effective it'll be. There's no easy way to suppress their superhuman speed and strength after all. But we'll never know for sure unless we try, right? I'll think of something. Sorry, I know I'm asking for the impossible. But thanks.
Huh?
I'll help. Just tell me what to do, Tsubasa. What? Really? Okay then.
Huh.
You're probably not feeling yourself yet, right, Takumi? Just lie down for a while longer. I'll be fine. I need to do something. Stressed out. The only thing a recovering patient like you needs to do is rest. Sir Takamaru speaks the truth. You may even use my thighs as a pillow if it makes you more comfortable. Okay, I'll rest like you all want me to. So you will be needing my thighs? I did offer, and a true warrior never goes back on a word. But let me purify my body first. No, I'll just be going back to sleep, quietly. I lay back down, took a deep breath, and closed my eyes. Drowsiness set in before long, even though I had just woken up from a week-long slumber. Sleep beckoned, and, unable to resist its alluring call, I gave myself over to it. Alright, I think we pause here, and next time I think we're gonna beat
Troops,
this
it's
route.
time to rise and shine. It's
Yeah, we
Date,
know.
the Special Defense Unit. The curtain
We
will
know.
soon.
Thank you. We appreciate that. Alright. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.